everybody. Welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's your boy Sam.
It's your boy Jovi.
You know the routine by now. 12-minute recap. We're going to try to talk about a variety of topics in just about 12 minutes. We usually get it right. So let's get started. The timer starts now. All right, so we're going to start with some movie news. So first up, this is something, Jovi, this wasn't on our list, but I just want your opinion on it. Kevin Spacey, you remember that guy from House of Cards? I saw him. He was recently at Cannes. He was being given some sort of award at Cannes Film Festival. And what caught my eye was just this quote he had. Now, if you don't remember, he was accused by Anthony Rapp of sexual misconduct. And that was followed by, I think, about 10 men. Actually, this article probably says it. I think it was, let's see. He was found not guilty. 4 men. Before that, Anthony Rapp. So about 5 men in total. Okay. Now, to be fair, he was found not guilty, but he was accused by multiple men of sexual misconduct.
No, that
and really what caught me was, this quote where he says something like, "Hey, I'd like to congratulate, the people who invited him for inviting me here tonight to accept this award." And then he says, "Who would have ever thought that honoring someone who has been exonerated in every courtroom he's ever walked into would be thought of as a brave idea? But here we are." And sir, like that quote right there, that's what really bothers me. It's just, sir,
it was unnecessary.
OJ found innocent in a court of law. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, sure. Do I, you know what? Just to give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, sure. Courts found you, quote unquote, not guilty. But 5 different men accused you of something. So you did something. Even if you found yourself in that position, you did something to find yourself in that position. And I'm not sure I believe that Anthony Rapp would just make up something out of his mind just because. But I mean, I think that's a little, the tone he came off as like he was a victim here. And I don't think that was the proper way to respond, especially given, like he said, like, people really don't mess with him like that.
No.
I remember the day this happened. I remember it specifically. I think I was in this spot. It was during the baseball playoffs, and Anthony Rapp came out and said, "Oh my gosh, Kevin Spacey did this to me." And his response wasn't to Anthony Rapp saying, "Oh, I didn't." His response was to come out and say he was gay, as if that would like alleviate the situation. But yeah. Anyway, any thoughts on that, Jovi?
I guess my only thought is I agree with this statement. Like, bro, you did something. And it may not be that he's done something with a malicious intent, but when you're in those circles in in entertainment period, and if you have this, especially as a star that he is, and that's not is. You feel like you're entitled to things. So he probably felt like he was entitled to that booty. And
okay.
That's all. And he was not. And he did things that he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So I don't like that that's very arrogant, and like, bro, that's
arrogant. That's a good word.
That's not gonna help your case.
Yeah.
I don't want
to. In the eyes of the public, it's not gonna help your case. That's true. Yeah. All right. Moving on to another embattled star. Now, this is something you told me about, bro. Johnny Depp. So, Pirates of the Caribbean, for people who don't know, it has been essentially greenlit. The movie has been greenlit, and it was rumored to not be containing, Johnny Depp, who has this whole controversy, which we could spend this entire longer than 12 minutes talking about that whole thing he went through with his ex-wife. But point being, now there's a rumor that he may actually be back. What are your thoughts on, it's just a rumor at this time. I don't think anything's been confirmed, but what are your thoughts on this and him coming back and everything?
Hey, come back. I want to see another one because I've enjoyed these films. Second, my first initial response to this was, because I literally saw it while I was talking to Matt. I was like, "Oh, so Jonathan Majors has a chance." That was my first thought. I was like, "Yo, if after a whole freaking court TV, people recording drawings, learning about people shitting in beds. If he can come back from that, Jonathan Majors can come back from his situation, and we can get Kang again. So I'm here for it. I want to see Johnny Depp in this character because he's one of my favorite characters.
I agree. I agree with one. First off, Jonathan Majors, that is true. There are some people who've done some terrible things and have come back.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know if I want to say that means he should come back, but I'm just saying he definitely can because others have done horrible things.
That's my point. My point is, it's people have done worse and have been able to continue to make films.
Yeah. I don't want to see him as Kang though. I'm over that whole thing. I'm okay if they're done with that. And then with this, bro. So I'm kind of conflicted. On the one hand, that trial showed me him and his wife. There are a lot of people who like to take sides and say one is this way and one is that way. I don't think either one of them is a poster child for anything good. They're horribly toxic, and it was very frustrating to me when I would hear, people obviously that I disagree with just jumping on Johnny Depp and saying, "Oh, jumping on his side rather. Oh, he's the victim here. He did nothing wrong." And then people that I know jumping with Amber Heard and saying, "Oh, I'm like, bro, neither one of these people should be deserving of your praise." Having said
that's kind of how it ended, though. The case was like, this is two-sided, and you guys, both of these are like canceling themselves out.
Yeah. But having said that, I don't necessarily know if we need another Pirates, but unfortunately, I don't think another Pirates can happen without Captain Jack Sparrow. So I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm saying I don't know if I want it, but it might happen. We'll see. When it comes out, because of what we do, we'll probably go see it.
It's a definite.
And but yeah, man, it's these actors, man, celebrities in general. I just wish they could be normal. Anyway, what do you guys think about this whole thing? Moving on to some musical topics real quick. I don't know if you guys know this, but we are going to our first DreamCon. This is going to be our first, I guess, out of state. Well, let's say out of state con because we usually stay in the DMV area. But we're going to Herndon, as my girl Glorilla would say. But we're going down there, and Megan Thee Stallion has she's been announced as a guest. Celebrity guest. She's from the area, a big anime fan. I think a lot of people are. I think she put anime in the mainstream for a lot of people and made a lot of people more comfortable talking about it. I know when I first heard her rapping about Sasuke from Naruto, I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what?" So digging this. Hopefully, we get to see her. I know she's I'm almost positive this is going to be like an RSVP type deal, but it's dope that the RDC boys was able to get her and that she agreed to come do this. I'm really happy.
No, for sure.
Even though she's been in the news for like all the wrong reasons, not her fault, but all the wrong reasons these days.
Yeah, as of recently, it definitely is a like I'm down for it. I'm still ready to see her. The the Tory Lane situation has hurt her physically and in other ways.
Emotionally, bro. It keeps coming back up for her. And
So
she's like, why do I keep talking about this?
Right. And then if there is more, there's new stuff coming out, and the case was not, what it was supposed to be. I'm not worried about that because I'm ready to see her. Like you said, huge anime fan. I think this is the perfect con for her. And after seeing Janelle Monáe at BlurCon, I want to see more of our, some of our favorite artists actually enjoy the stuff that we enjoy.
Yeah, I'm looking.
That's all I got for you.
She's a big cosplayer too, so I'm looking forward to seeing what her cosplay is going to be.
Right.
But DreamCon next weekend, we are going to be there. Look out for us on the gram. We have a cosplay plan.
Yes. All right. And if you guys want us to talk more about the whole Tory Lanez thing, put it down in the comments.
All right, yeah. All right, so no article for this one, Jovi, but you got to go to Cowboy Carter. I want to hear all about that. You went to Chi-Town for it, bro. Did you get a cowboy outfit and everything?
I did, and I will we'll put a picture in right now. As you see, this is me at Cowboy Carter. Straight up, I want to do a whole video on it, and I'm gonna make it very simple and clear. One, Chicago, amazing city. First time there. Had no idea it was so cool. Architecture, amazing. Weather, okay.
It's springtime now. It should be all right. Was it still cold?
It turned to spring and then it went back to winter. Every day we were there, it got colder.
Oh man, okay.
Like the day of the concert on Sunday, it was legit like 40 degrees. And Beyonce even said it like, y'all are giving Chicago, y'all are giving me energy because it is like it's freezing, it's cold. This is coming from somebody that's performed in probably everything.
What was the venue?
Midway.
Oh, okay.
Not Midway. Shoot, I said Midway. Soldier Field.
Oh, so where the Bears play?
Yeah. It's shaped very weird. Half of the stadium is lower than the other, so like you get this wind current. Maybe if we can find it. We haven't done clips, but a picture of Thursday show got destroyed. Like VIP, the chairs were they had to shut the show down for 3 hours because they had like a little mini tornado come into the stadium, basically destroy everything. And,
oh wow! Okay, that's wild.
Yeah. I got back to Cowboy Carter in itself. I'm glad that I got to go to this tour because this is how it was supposed to be. Cowboy Carter was supposed to come out first, then Renaissance was supposed to come out. So the way that the songs were meshed together, it felt like its own project. It was really, really awesome, like how she did set pieces and then playing her old stuff, which just realizing she's been doing this for so damn long. That was at least an hour of content.
Yeah.
But people are so like, you're crazy for spending hundreds of dollars to go see Beyonce when we got like legit a 4-hour show. Aisha asked me, what was your favorite part? I said, the visuals. Of course, her amazing voice in person. Like, damn, how can you?
And all the costume changes, I'm assuming.
Yes,
that was my favorite part of
the costume changes were ridiculous. It's like, I know you're disappearing to do something, but you're only gone for maybe a minute, if that.
Yeah.
And then you pop back up and you're in the air. She was in the air 3 times, Sam. I was my heart was beating like, oh my gosh, Beyonce's gonna fall and die right in front of me. And this is gonna be because it's like it was cold and windy. It's Chicago. I was like, you still are getting up in the air after what happened on Thursday? That would have been cut out the show for me.
Yeah, I know that's right. I was about to say that shows her dedication. Because I promise you, mini tornado. Yeah, nah, bro. We done. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that stunt. Sorry, Chicago.
Yeah, but that's it, guys, and gals, and everybody in between.
All right, but yeah. So then it sounds like Jovi's gonna have to talk to us about that. Yeah, right after he talks to us about Rebel Moon Part 2.